Welcome to the All Africa Poker Tournament here at the Pigs Peak Casino in Swaziland. It's the all-new Africa Tournament with all new commentators. It's me, David Dedick, and beside me, for the first time on Channel 112, Caitlin Fox.
Thank you very much, Dave. Very excited to be here. Let's go straight down to the poker room with Neil.
Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the first All Africa Tournament for 2010. It's a massive year for South Africa, and it's going to be a massive year here in Swaziland. FIFA World Cup. Time for us to shuffle up and deal.
And straight to the feature table here in Pigs Peak. Well, Caitlin, welcome to the All Africa commentary room.
Thank you very much, Dave. It's awesome to be here in this fantastic looking feature room we've got here.
And well, what fantastic biceps. This is a new player on the scene, a certain Mr.
Neville van der Westhuizen.
You've got a favouring towards him already, Caitlin, I can tell. Anyway, so it's not really a poker player's first table. You've got Dobronic, who's known as Zlatko, and Dobby online. And in the corner here you have little Stewie, also a very good online player. But for the moment and for the most part, it's
pretty subdued.
Subdued and not quite as a professionals tables we've seen in the past. But this is also a well-known player that we've seen in the past, Gordon Harris. And one thing about Gordon, he's going to be playing a lot of pots. This time he's got a premium hand. He's got Ace King, the big slick.
And Hagai has called with Jack 10. What do you think about that call, Dave?
Jack 10 of spades, Caitlin, is the kind of hand that you know, can bust off pretty much anything if he does catch a friendly flop. Although here he's got a bit of work. He's found his jack, but Harris straight up with the ace.
Hagai thinking about the call, but he has to think, is his middle pair any good here?
Middle pair, Caitlin. Well, as you can tell, ladies and gentlemen at home, we've got an expert on our hands.
Been studying your moves, Dave.
Don't study too much, Caitlin, you probably hurt yourself. Anyway, so here we go. It's Hagai with a call with just the jack. Harris, who in the first hand of this season of All Africa picks up big slick. He's putting pressure on the blinds. Now Hagai's thinking, was that a little steal for my $100, or does he have this? Anyway, I'll give it up, and Gordon Harris will pick up the first hand of the new season of All Africa Poker.
2010's off to a good start for him.
And here we go. So as I said, it's not particularly a professionals table here. Like I said, we have one or two online players. In the middle there you have Steve Gerson with the handlebar moustache. He's come second at All Africa in a previous season. I think it was the second season. Back then, Caitlin, we played poker without lights. Just candles and dealing to ourselves. Anyway, so, well.
More muscles.
More muscles. This guy's arm's a little bit smaller than mine.
Just a little bit.
Haven't got to see mine yet because I've never been to the feature table, but one day you'll see the size of these biceps. Anyway, so around to O'Neil, and he will now throw a little bit of money in the middle with King 9 of clubs.
Gordon Harris is playing another hand with Queen 3. Not sure why.
No, that is not what's called a premium hand in the greater spectrum of things. It's commonly referred to as the San Francisco busboy hand. It's a queen and a tray. So maybe Gordon has favourings for queens and whatnot.
But he does hit his queen.
This is action. It's O'Neil with a nut flush draw. It's Dayani, Hagai with, well, the 8-eye flush draw, and Harris with middle pair. And O'Neil will come up betting his draw. Will Harris give it up? He won't.
Nope.
And if there was any flop that you'd like to see with A7 of clubs, I suppose 2 clubs out there would be something towards your favouring.
But unfortunate that he's so far behind, even though he's got a great hand here.
Yeah, he literally has to catch running 2 pair or running trips to win this hand because the flush is no good and he's already down on his pairs. Anyway, the 3 will hit Harris straight in the face, so the busboy comes out with a tray out of the kitchen. But this time, for whatever reason, Dayani will come out firing.
Not really sure how a 3 could have helped him there, but maybe he's just making a play.
I think he might be representing something like aces up, aces and 3s. He's probably representing that hand, but O'Neil's not going to let him go too quickly of his nut flush draw. And one thing's for sure, Harris will like the look of that 3. Do well to put in a raise here, but just makes a call. And the king will help nobody now. How does Dayani play this now? Is he going to keep firing and representing what I suppose is two pair?
But O'Neil also gets the king here, so he might feel a little bit more confident.
They both check, and now will Harris have a value bet? He will not value bet his hand. He'll turn over the best hand, and Harris will pick it up with a busboy.
So it's a great start for 2010 for him. Mr. Harris is a very well-known player, Dave.
Well, he's very well known in terms of the community.
Welcome to the All Africa Poker Tournament. It's March 2010. We have an interesting addition to the poker commentary booth this time. Caitlin Fox has joined us, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Dave. It's awesome to be a part of the team. Very exciting, and I must comment on that very nice new shirt that you got there.
Thank you very much, Caitlin. Yes, this is part of the FIFA 2010 All Africa Poker attire, so I hope I can do the shirt some justice. Anyway, how do you feel about the feature table today, Caitlin?
Well, it looks very interesting. We've got a lot of new faces at the table, also a lot of old faces. We've got Steve Gerson, who I'm told came second at a previous All Africa. We've also got Gordon Harris, who's a big action player.
Yeah, Gordon Harris likes to mix it up. You'll see him taking a few hands today. And yes, Steve Gerson did come second many, many years ago. I think the cows were dealing to us back then.